All right, let's start out by taking a look at an improved situation outside. It's not nearly as windy as you remember yesterday. However, this is just the break. The wind's coming back later today, so much so that there's actually a wind advisory with it this time. Let's start off with the view looking from Salesforce Tower off towards the east. Nice and pretty there. San Jose, showing off the view down here as well. Those are clear skies and fairly calm conditions. And from Treasure Island looking back up at the city, it's 41 degrees in San Jose right now, and it's 47 in that view. Looking back towards San Francisco, Oakland, you're at 45. So most places are in the low 40s. A little bit cooler on the thermometer actually than it was yesterday, but there's less wind now, so there's less wind chill. It will probably feel better to you when you step outside now than it did yesterday at this time. However, since the wind's coming back, let's talk about the important detail on that. Read the time up there. Starts at 10 o'clock this morning, but it goes till 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, and it's really not till the late afternoon that this starts to become an issue, specifically over here in the East Bay Hills. And for the communities over in the East Bay like Walnut Creek down to Pleasanton and Livermore, we're going to notice the gusts picking up to about 30 miles an hour for these communities. And even over here, even though you're not included, Oakland, Hayward, Fremont, you guys will notice the breeze pick up this afternoon as well, perhaps gusting to 25. But the real issue is going to be the 40-mile-an-hour gust in the hills. That's why this is a concern. These are offshore winds. Those are the dry kind. This is not good, considering we haven't gotten any rain for the entire month of February. Fire weather is a concern here, even though it's not as bad as it would be in October. It's still a concern to keep in mind for the North Bay Mountains, same timing today. And if we look at how this wind will actually impact where we live down in the communities, I'll play the futurecast forward. Watch the time. That gets us ahead into this evening. Now we're taking a look at late, right around sunset. That's when we start to notice the wind where most of us live. So the breeze starts to pick up late afternoon, early evening, and then stays with us overnight into early tomorrow morning. It's still windy. It really doesn't start to turn off until we get to around 10, 11 in the morning on Monday. Same story up here in the North Bay. And notice how the winds are a lot more intense up in the mountains than they will be down in the valleys where we all live, but still breezy where we all live. There's one other item to go along with this. A small chance for some light rain today. Look at the time up there that says 10:50 this morning by about 11 a.m. Few light scattered showers, very possible today, working across the Bay Area. You'd think I would have led with that, considering we just went the entire month of February without any rain, tying the record. But the wind will probably be a bigger concern today. Even though the rain is exciting, it's not going to be a lot. We might get a couple hundredths of an inch of rain out of this today. So yes, fingers crossed, we can celebrate this fact. Maybe a little bit of light rain for the Bay Area today, a couple hundredths of an inch of rain. And as far as the temperatures go, much like yesterday, upper 50s to low 60s. It's not really going to be any different temperature-wise, even though the wind may make it feel better. And by the way, enough snow falling in the Sierra today that there is a winter weather advisory for anybody doing any traveling up there. Just enough to get a couple of inches of snow up at Donner Pass. In fact, look at this beautiful scene. That's what it looks like this morning in Lake Tahoe. Several more inches of snow still to go. All right, in the 7-day forecast, today is the most exciting day in it, because after this, it's going to be back to sunny and warm, mid to upper 70s again for daytime highs. By the time we get to the early part of this week, those will be near record numbers again. Next chance of rain gets here Sunday of next week. It doesn't even make it into the 7-day yet, but by the end of next weekend, maybe a more meaningful rain chance.